into moving back in with my mom to help her out now that she's getting older, and then with also help me out because I didn't realize it then, but he's calling me into missions full time, so
Oh yeah.
it's just
I
easier.
wish I had a mom. Jason and I don't have moms. Neither does Rob. Now Twisted's also motherless. His mom just passed away. We're like all motherless. And you flexing, I'm my mom. The Lord called me to be my mom. You knew we were motherless, yet you were like, look at
I
me,
didn't.
I've got a mom. Kev's also motherless. On Mother's Day, we're like the Motherless Day Club.
I can share my mom.
Okay, yeah, we will all tell your mom she must visit us consecutively.
I will.
All the different countries and make us what do you cook there in Florida? Goulash or something?
She cooks everything.
Oh, so I love Mexican food. I've been trying to get someone to make me Mexican food here that tastes actually like it's Mexican, but always in South African. There's like a vibe.
Maybe
There's
I'll have to
something.
teach Mavis some stuff. When I come
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I mean, she made me some tortillas, right? And then it tasted like South Africa, and like it tasted like a South African restaurant because it was like a Boerewors society thing. But let me keep an eye on we just went live for the first time on the Only Believe Facebook thing as well. We're live everywhere. Yeah, whoop, whoop. So for those who are not sure what is going on, we're part of the Citadel Summit. We're training people to understand the world of online learn to earn, play to earn that we're building. We're building a metaverse, and the one that we're building for our game Only Believe is called the Only Believe Metaverse. It's original, Josie. I thought of that myself.
Good one.
I was like, what clever name could we give for Only Believe as a metaverse? And then I came to the conclusion that the Only Believe metaverse was,
It was right there the whole time.
I just saw Lacey respond to something. Lacey, do you know Lacey? Hey, Josie, do you know Lacey?
I don't think
Lacey
so.
Marman. What? You're missing out.
I haven't met her in person.
No, you're in for a treat.
I know of her and Ned.
In Wikipedia, next to there's the definition. It says the Proverbs 31 woman. There's no writing there. It's just a picture of Lacey there. Yeah. She's a very cool chick. She's Pastor Ned Merriman's wife. Oh, we just lost Jason. I think he's gone on to greener pastures and is no longer with us. So let's just have a moment of silence. There we go. That was so today's subject. So Josie, let's see. There we go. Only Believe. Okay, who was that said she is my sister-in-law? Oh, someone's commenting as the Only Believe metaverse. So let's see who that is. Oh, that must be Christy. Christy's an admin. So I was like, there's Jacques. Jacques says, hey, Josie. Kat says,
Hello.
Josie. Lacey is Christy's sister-in-law. That's who Lacey is. Yeah. She's Lacey's very cool. So that was quite. I was pretty good. I figured out it was Christy that was speaking on the Only Believe Metaverse account, because I'm clever that way. You see, and there's Tani Vanessa that's joined us as well. So yes, Tani V. Yeah.
Do.
So everybody on all the platforms, Tani V is like the kindest, softest, most wonderful, selfless, sacrificing human being that ever walked the planet. She is so cool And I mean, she has been through so many terrible, heartbreaking things herself, but she has never weaponized her pain, her grief, her past. She's her fertilizer has become everybody else's flowers, you know. Hey, hey, there's another cat.
Hey, hey, hey. Hi, Jason.
Hello.
Good to see you. I've also got a Jack here. There's a Jack. And I got a Christy.
Hey, Christy.
There's a Christy.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hey, Jason. He's like,
Hey.
no
He's
comment.
responding.
Sorry, I keep on putting my phone down. I'm trying to make some food, and I keep on forgetting where my phone is.
No worries. No worries.
Jason's in
Okay,
a
so it's our
country.
first live.
Well, yes, on Only Believe. We're everywhere actually. So I'm supposed to
Yeah.
do the stream separately, but I thought, yeah, the subject tonight is so cool that we're going to discuss. I'm pretty sure Rob, who was going to help me do the subject, has certainly fallen asleep. Because today was a long day. They drove all the way here. We had like a braai, and now they've all driven back.
Wait a second. You had a bride and didn't invite us?
Yeah, what we your neighbors. We should have smelt it
Yeah.
and just come and get crashed.
I was nervous that you would be insulted by the huge amount of pagans, heathens, and unbelief. No, I'm kidding. No, it was a meet Gideon and his wife and kids day. So I had to make
you
it
were going to
all
say
about
a
that.
meet and eat.
No, it was a meet and eat. But I just knocked my finger knuckle on the bottom of my desk, and I'm holding it up, trying to be tough, but I'm crying inside.
I'm sorry. You got a boo boo on your finger.
We just you got a boob. I'm just kissing better myself. As Bushy blocking everybody from buying the tank poke.
That's a new one.
The tank token. Okay, right. I've got to find what's I had socials coordination. What's it called? What's today's subject? It is something
the
about.
document that I sent you in there.
Play,
Oh, is that what the document is? What is that?
play and earn revolution.
Indeed.
Oh, so the Play and Earn
You'll change
Revolution.
their
Right
lives
now,
lives.
the Play and Earn Revolution from pixels to prosperity. Wow. Okay, so Jason has put together a pretty serious document. Oh, so Jason, are you doing the speech? It looks like you've written a novel here.
Well, this is how I've been doing the past 3 of them.
Okay, good job, my man. Okay. I, sir, will share this, and you. Do you usually read it, or do you just do the thingies?
Mostly use it as a guideline.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it, and Josie's going to squint at her phone. Do you have eyesight in America? Or is that like a purely South African thing?
We have it here.
Okay, no.
I should probably start wearing my glasses, and I just refuse. My eyes are healed.
Honolulu.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Honolulu.
Why?
Okay. Yes,
I mean,
why?
is it just me or okay,
Whoa.
something okay, yeah. The screen did something weird.
Yes, please stand by. Yeah, see, I shouldn't be doing anything that requires intelligence because everything just breaks. As a does a man brownie. Okay, let me see. So, what are you asking, Jason? Do you want me to make this bigger, or is that what you're saying?
No, I've
Boop.
sorry, there's some bubbling butter here. I've got it up. I mean, you can kick it off, and I can take over because like this part here is the introduction, This way I don't burn something that is currently cooking.
Okay, I shall read off the cuff, as is my custom. Okay, so everybody ready? I want to see comments flying in the comment sections on all the different platforms, because tonight we are learning about the play and earn revolution from pixels to prosperity. So those of you who are watching on the different platforms, especially the new people who for the first time are going to hear about what we're building with Only Believe. So we're building something called a Citadel, or the Citadel, and the Citadel is where we'll be launching Operation Safe Place Defense and Only Believe. And those two are very, very separate and different ecosystems, where the Operation Safe Place ecosystem is very Web3 and crypto-centric in nature. It's like super duper experimental. It is disruptive in its technology. And Only Believe is where we take the things that actually worked in OSP and apply it. so we've got room to fail in one so that we can build something serious in the other. And the reason we're doing that is because Only Believe's audience is a captive audience, and it's an unforgiving audience. So it's a Christian ecosystem. It's the world of Christians and Bible stuff, and you can't really make mistakes there, because the target market of Christianity is, come unto me, all you are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Which means most people who come to religion or come to Christ or come to Christianity are broken and limping and insecure and angry and judgy and nasty, and we've got the worst of the worst, like literally the worst of the worst, and that's our target market in Christianity. So when we enjoy 1-2 is like, what? Yes, it's a religion that preaches forgiveness, but you have to disciple people into a place where they are able to. It's not that you want to or don't want to forgive people. It's a capability. It's not always a choice. So I'll give you guys some cool nuggets. So people don't always understand what the word forgiveness means, because they try and forgive things that are actually unforgivable. They try and drop things that should not drop. That's fine, Funkster. We're okay with that. So they try and let things go that should not be let go, because they don't understand what forgiveness is. And this definition of forgiveness is whether you're a believer or not. So forgiveness, by definition, is acknowledgement of repentance. It's acknowledgement that somebody has changed, that you're acknowledging that someone has the capability to change or is changing. That's what forgiveness is. It's because repentance means that you're changing. You've started a journey to change. You're not doing the things you did. You're not hurting people. You're not doing terrible things anymore. And people can see that you're making a concerted effort. Because sorry is just something people say when they get caught, So when someone says sorry, that's not repentance. Repentance is physical change. Now, when we build something in, especially a game like this in Web3 and stuff, it's a very unforgiving environment. And because we're doing something as disruptive as bringing a game like this, so the Only Believe game. So you've got the Operation Safe Place game, and you've got the Only Believe game, and a lot of other games are being built on the Citadel platform, and they're all in an ecosystem that works with a play and earn model, because we are altruistic by nature. We want to change people's lives. We want to help people climb out of the hole of destruction. Like, you're often in this hole, and sometimes you didn't put yourself in that pit, you know. Sometimes you landed in the pit, sometimes you're born in the pit, like Bane from Batman. You know, sometimes you're born in poverty. Sometimes you're born to a family that is broken and fighting and raging and screaming and shouting. Sometimes you're born in an environment that is just not your fault. And our vision with our entire gaming ecosystem is to build something that changes lives physically. We want to build something that brings people up out of that brokenness. And, you know, in the traditional understanding of healing, you know, emotional healing, you don't, you know, time doesn't heal all things. What heals emotional destruction is understanding, perspective, like figuring out what happened and why it happened, and then outgrowing the things that have that effect on you, so that when those kind of things happen again, you're ready next time, you mature next time, you've got the mental, spiritual fortitude to handle all the terrible things in life. But just as important, because I know a lot of the kind of spiritually minded people, they would say, well, you know, you don't need money. You know, money is not important. You know, they would say, well, you know, it's you know, if you want to change someone's life, if you want to heal someone, you know, money doesn't feature. All you need is love. Da 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 da. You know, all you need is love. Da 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 da. Love is all you need. That's not true. Who let the dogs out? We know it's Josie.
Sorry, that's my big mouth of a dog.
That's okay. So if you understand what love is, then you're right. But if you don't understand what love is, you're definitely wrong. Because love is a physical action. It's got nothing to do with butterflies. Butterflies is affection. Butterflies that you feel is usually a momentary response to something that you enjoy seeing, or there's an emotion involved there. But love itself is a commitment. It's like you make this disciplined commitment towards people, and you actually, in that commitment, it's this mature, deep, powerful commitment that says, I'm going to take care of you. So when we say we love our community, it's a commitment to take care of the community. It's not a platitude. We're not a teenager. Yes, exactly. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Yes, I'm telling you right now. What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. So love is this commitment where people understand it doesn't matter what I'm feeling. It doesn't matter whether there's butterflies or not. I'm making this commitment, and it's this commitment to be patient and kind and slow to anger, keep no record of wrongs. Today, someone again asked me, what's the secret to a happy marriage? I've been married for 27 years, and they say, what is the secret to a happy marriage? And as I always say, the secret to a long and happy marriage is to have a terrible memory. You know, because love keeps no record of wrongs. You know, it's the moment you're remembering what people do, start twisting people's words, stuff like that, you know, it gets dangerous. Now, so I'm premising what we're going to share with you tonight with the fact that we understand that it's not all about money. We understand that joy and peace and those things are not all about money. But when money is not there, there is pressure and there is stress. There are these mitigating factors that make it a lot harder to handle normal amounts of stress. And when great people want to do good things and they don't have the resources to do those good things, the world suffers because of it. The world is better off when great people have a good budget. You know, when great people have the budget to manifest the desires of their heart. If you give Christy huge amounts of money, I'm telling you, nobody in her vicinity is going to be hungry. She is going to feed them and clothe them. You give Cat and Jack brought huge amounts of money, and nobody around them is hungry or needs clothes or anything like that, except for them now. Now they're the ones who need to be. And people say, but who's going to take care of me? And that's the thing. If you work in a community, the community will take care of you. And what we are teaching tonight needs this preface. You need to understand that we are going to teach you about our desire for people to experience physical abundance, physical prosperity. We have pondered and meditated and prayed about what the most ethical and realistic and accessible strategy could be for anybody, anywhere, in any country to experience financial abundance. And the cool thing is we have found this strategy where we have access to billions and billions and billions of people via their smartphones, via their laptops, via their PCs. And a metaverse is just a cool name. And if you have not seen Ready Player One, you really should go and watch Ready Player One to see what a metaverse is like. It's an online universe. A metaverse is just an online universe. It's got digital land and people actually go and play there, hang out there. Now, what we are building with Only Believe is a big gamified Bible college. So it's a genuine game. It's a full-on, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. It's on mobile. We're building it on mobile PC. It's really cool. It looks just like Operation Safe Place, except it's set in those Bible times. And it's the same with OSP. But with Operation Safe Place, and this is pretty important, our goal there is to teach finance management. So there's a play and earn, learn and earn model in both. I'm going to say that again. There's a play and earn, learn and earn model in both. And we're going to explain to you how those play and earn, learn and earn models work tonight. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you're still with us. So again, the preface is so important to understand that, yes, we know that life is not all about money. I've been a missionary my entire life. You know, from when I was 16, I'm 51 years old now. I've been a minister, a pastor, and an NGO guy. I am an incurable altruist. You cannot take that altruism out of me. It is one with me. I love it so much. You know, if you are in a community like ours and you serve God with all your heart for long enough, you start to become vicarious empath. So a vicarious empath experiences incredible joy when other people prosper, when things go well with other people. You experience that victory as if it's yours, and that's what drives me. I love it when people are blessed. I love it when people are happy. I hate it when people struggle. Hate it. I take it personally. And this, for us, is how we answer that question. We hate poverty, and so we are using the most accessible, exciting prosperity creation model on earth. This is the future of everything. So if you have not watched it, go and watch Ready Player One, and you'll see what it's like when they play games and they earn in the future. Okay, so the play and earn revolution from pixels to prosperity. The world behind the screen, state of play. So let's start with the truth. The gaming industry is bigger than music and movies combined. Shall I say that again? As an industry, the gaming industry is bigger than music and movies combined. Let me know in the comments if you knew that. If you didn't, just hit me with a wow. Okay, so In 2025, it's a $250 billion plus industry. It's a lot of money, yeah. Yet most studios are still chasing the same thing, attention. Seconds of it, to be precise. And that's the problem. We've hit a ceiling where entertainment competes not for joy, but for time. So that's saturation point. We've all seen it. Endless free-to-play loops, microtransactions. So microtransaction is you're busy playing a game on your phone and it won't leave you alone. It just wants you to buy stuff. I was whining and complaining today about this game that I'm playing, and I finish I'm busy just looking at it to learn, right? I'm on my phone. I hate playing stuff on my phone, so it's on my iPad or whatever. And then every time I die, it takes me to a shop. It tries to sell me stuff. And those are called microtransactions. You know, when you're playing the game and it's always trying to sell you stuff and it drives you nuts because you're like, bro, yes, B says, so annoying. All right. So free-to-play loops, microtransactions, loot boxes, on paper it's lucrative, but for the players it's exhausting, and for the world it's mostly just entertainment that doesn't create real impact. Attention has become the product, and while it's profitable, it's limited in purpose. That's why it's so important for us to have this drive. So point to the shift to player power. Here's where it gets interesting. Players are no longer passive consumers. They're creators, traders, curators. A curator is someone who comes up with the idea. Mods, streaming, esports. Players generate more value than publishers even admit. And now, with Web3, that power gets codified. And we'll explain that in a bit. Ownership, identity, even reputation becomes portable across games and platforms. Suddenly the player isn't just playing, they're building ecosystems. So we joke a lot. And last night we were having a good time because we came up with this word poo. P-O-O. Poo. Stands for player-owned assets. And
no, proof of ownership.
Oh, no, POA. That's proof of ownership. Thank you for that correction. So proof of ownership. Yes. and it means that even when you play games, there's somebody making money off you. There's someone making money of everything you do. But when you play games, you earned that thing. You bought that game. It's yours. If you're playing the game and you earn, you do like your little diamonds, you know, whatever that Candy Crush thing is, and then it goes blah, 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 bing, and now you've unlocked something. That thing should be yours. And because it's yours, you should have the right to sell it to somebody else who wants it. Does that make sense? So you're playing a game, you unlock something, it's yours. And because it's yours, you should be able to give it away or sell it. Right. So ownership, identity, even reputation becomes portable across games and platforms. If you're popular, you should be able to sell that popularity. I mean, it's still yours, but the moments that you are lending of your time to other people to help them become popular, that is yours. It's yours. Okay. So from monetization to meaning, free-to-play games democratize access, but they democratized access, but commodified attention. This is so far above everybody's heads, Jay. So I'm just going to go quickly. Play and earn introduces shared value. This is not about speculation or getting rich quick. It's about participation, community, and ownership. It's about moving from a top-down model where the company earns to a circular model where players and communities share in the value they create. Okay. So what does this mean? Democratized access, but commodified attention. In essence, even if a game is free, you got that thing free, or let's say you bought the game. What's happening here is they're trying so hard to keep your attention so they can get more money from you that they start extracting and extracting and extracting, and then the game becomes an extraction mechanism. So the game isn't there to change your life, it's to change theirs. It's extracting. It's like a vampire. That game just looks at you as something called, and you're going to feel very smart when you say this out loud, exit liquidity. Yes. So it looks at you, that game developer who made that game looks at you just as a way to make more and more and more money, and doesn't look at you as a person whose life can change. And that's where Play and Earn introduces shared value. So when we build the Citadel, OSP, Only Believe, when we build these games, we're looking at a way where everybody's life can change. Shared value. It's about participation, community, and ownership. It's about moving from a top-down model where the company earns to a circular model where players and communities share in the value they create. And that's what we are building. It's so in all the games that we make, in Operation Safe Place, in Only Believe, and many of the others that we are planning, we ask ourselves the question, how do we bring abundance into the lives of the players? Now, it's not just the players. It's the people who are part of that community, because we also have these play, not just to play and earn, but also learn and earn, where you're going to do an academy. See, so in Only Believe, it's a Bible academy. In Operation Safe Place Defense, it's a financial academy. It's going to teach you how to work with money, especially in the new world, in this digital world, understanding what money is, how it works, what is crypto, what are NFTs, why is proof of ownership so important, what are digital assets. It's like a continuous revelation that you're experiencing, and if you're educated, you are safe from scams, you're safe from extractive vampires, because where there is money, there are devils, let me tell you. Anybody notice that? Like the worst of the worst of the worst of humanity comes out if you bring money into the equation. Gobby says, can someone really make a steady income from play and earn games? Yes, absolutely. If it's done properly, learn and earn, play and earn, and that's the model that we're building. Okay, so it says transition for co-speakers. And this is where I'll pass to Jason to dive into the mechanics of earning through play, how digital assets, wallets, and token economies are transforming the landscape. Or maybe I'll do it like this, Jason. And this is where I'll pass to Jason to dive into the mechanics of earning through play, how digital assets, wallets, and token economies are transforming the landscape. Hallelujah. There you go. Come on now.
Oh, okay, that was good. Yeah. That was disturbingly good. All right, so crack this one open. The engine of change, why earning through play matters. Digital property rights. Web3 gives us something revolutionary, true digital ownership. So this goes for basically anything that you have inside your games, from skins, weapons, avatars. They go beyond cosmetics now. It's verifiable. They can move across games. And in our case, all of our assets are interoperable with all of our games. And we're looking to bring in more games from outside and give life to their assets in our world. They become tradable on marketplaces, and they can even be used as collateral. You can borrow against your assets. Players are evolving from simple consumers. They can now become micro entrepreneurs through gaming. A radical shift in who controls all of that value. And this is where one of the aspects that we're seeing right now in both sides of the gaming industry is a shift, a very fundamental shift. People are tired of being taken advantage of. People are no longer wanting to play the Call of Duty 10 in a half-baked manner. People want fun. They want games. Indie studios are about to have their time in the spotlight because indie studios are beginning to win. Why? Because they're genuine, they're original, they're fun. And in Web3, they're bringing all these extra elements, which really puts the power back into the players and in the creators' hands. The economic multiplier of fun. So fun itself can create exponential economic value. Think about it. A rare item, a tournament, a co-created event. Each interaction can spawn markets, microeconomies, and even jobs. Play and earn isn't just entertainment. It's an ecosystem that amplifies itself. What's exciting is these economies are not confined to one particular area. They can thrive anywhere that has access to the internet. Anywhere. Financial inclusion through play. So this is one of the most exciting aspects of play and earn, play to earn, play to own, learn to earn, etc. And it's one of the things that dragged Andrew into Web3. In underserved regions, games can be the first digital wallet people ever own. Web3 can teach basic financial literacy, introduce digital payments, and even lead to full inclusion in the global economy. A player earning a few dollars a day might seem small to the rest of us, but for someone in a region without banking infrastructure, it's transformative. Done right, games can be a way to literally bank the unbanked. And this is where I transitioned back to Andrew. Not that I transitioned into anything else, but...
Well, I'm wondering, what does bank the unbanked mean?
It means give access to financial infrastructure that is otherwise unavailable to people in underserved areas. So maybe there's areas that do not have, let's say, established ID systems, banking, access to actual traditional banking. Through Web3 and through the systems that we're implementing, and especially after I would say the forward thinking of the teams that we've been meeting when it comes to the on-ramping and off-ramping, it's giving people that opportunity. It's like if you have access to the internet, now you have access to finances. And now you can actually get a foot through that door that was otherwise unavailable to you.
Excellent. Flawless victory.
Pentakill.
So that brings us to the bigger vision. What play becomes when it's not just fun, but a force for empowerment, creativity, and social impact. So I've got this thing on my profile. It says, Web3 gaming is my weapon of mass emancipation. Emancipation means freedom from slavery. It's not just freedom. It's freedom from slavery. And we're enslaved in many ways. When your time is not your own, it's a form, you're like locked in. When somebody else is telling you when to wake up, when you can go home, when you can take a lunch, there's chains on you. And because we're sensitive to say, well, there are real chains on real slaves who get whipped, all that kind of thing. Any degree of one man owning another, one person owning another is unacceptable. So though many laws changed in favor of not being able to like publicly whip people. They figured out a way. People with a lot of money figured out a way how to get folks who don't have money to do what they want. And so our passion, our big vision is to help people get free. Yes, this isn't like handouts. There's no handout in here. This is an opportunity, and it's full of awesome opportunities. So the future of play, from economy to empowerment. Games are intuitive systems for learning, cooperation, and governance. And that's what excites me. Same way a kid learns teamwork in a sandbox game, Web3 game can model real-world skills, collaboration, trade, sustainability. Imagine games as rehearsal spaces for better societies where communities experiment, fail safely, and grow together. That's the power we're unlocking. So there's a creative renaissance. So now you'll have to try and concentrate. I know a lot of you are starting to slip, but we're almost there. Web3 is democratizing creation. Players aren't just playing anymore. They're voting, creating, curating, even running studios. Value circulates through the community. The more they play, the more they build, the more the ecosystem thrives. We're witnessing the decentralization of creativity itself. So, for those of you who don't understand how important this is, imagine you write a song and a big company comes to you and says, that's a great song. We will make it popular. But for every $100 that the song earns, we're going to take $50, right? Now, it costs them $500 to make the song. They make their money back already at that $500 mark, and now your song does $1 million, but you're still getting 50%. You're getting $500,000 because they, who were not creative, own actually more than you do. They've now got many other artists, and they're still making money off your creativity, whether it was a song or a book or whatever it was written, because you don't own that thing anymore. And often they do that with your information. Do you know that people make millions and millions and millions off your information, and you don't make a cent off it? You go and you surf on Facebook and you surf on Google, and they are recording all your information the whole time. They're seeing what you click on, what you do, and off your energy, off your drive, they become wealthy. And what Web3 does is it gives a way for you to own your own sweat. So for the first time, anyone with a computer and imagination can contribute meaningfully to a global economy of fun. So we started playing for escape, and then we played for competition. Now we play for connection, when you're building communities and clans and stuff like that. And through connection, we earn, learn, and grow. The revolution isn't just play to earn, it's play to live, play to uplift, play to belong. Every game can become a microcosm of opportunity, empowerment, and social change. That's the world we're building. And it starts with giving the player control over their time, talent, and treasure. So here's the closing line. When play becomes the world's most inclusive economy, joy becomes a currency, and everyone finally gets to play for keeps. So let's break this down a little bit further. Okay. Simplify everything that you've just heard. What we're building is a fun way to learn, and a way to earn while you have fun. And Kat, our special guest speaker, is going to explain what that means. A fun way to learn and a way to earn while you have fun. What does that mean, Kat?
Very exciting. Thank you, Uncle Funk, for that introduction. I think before I answer that, I just want to encourage, like, for this game for me, especially the Only Believe. I mean, Operation Safe Place and Only Believe, really. If you are a mother like myself and have teenagers who absolutely love to game, or husbands who love to game, or family members, and you often think, okay, this takes over their whole life and this is all they're doing, and I'm worried about them spending all this time there, and so on and so forth, which is a lot of worries that us ladies have around the world. And I think I can safely say that both of these games have given me such hope, I think, in terms of the fact that I know that not only my children are playing games where they are learning, so like the Only Believe game, they're actually learning all about the Bible, learning about Bible characters, learning about Bible stories, learning the Old Testament, the New Testament. I think it's a great way for Bible education, and also a great way to get to know the characters in the Bible, to get to know more about the words of Jesus, more about the commands, all of those kind of things, which is an amazing learning experience in itself, but also just, for their own spiritual growth and their own journey and their own walk, which really excites me as a mum. And so if there are other people out there that don't know anything about gaming, and that you've found that you got a little bit lost in this first part of the live, that's okay, because that was once me. And I would encourage you to push forward and push on, because learning about this game, and learning about how it can make a real positive change for you and your family, and not only in their spiritual walk, spiritual journey, also in finances, is amazing. So as Uncle Funk was talking about, the OSP game as well, as the Only Believe game, as you play, you can earn. And, they'll go into more of the details of all of that. But it's so exciting that you can think, actually, you could be helping your family at the same time. And not only that, but the OSP game gives 10% of all its earnings to Operation Safe Place. And that's what we do on the ground. We are here with a team. We're working hard every single day to feed these kids, to keep them safe in holidays, on camps, to run discipleship programs, and to run educational programs, and leadership training. And, we're making a difference in so many hundreds and thousands of lives. And as your kids, and as your husbands, and as people that are playing this game, you get to be part of a change in real life, which is so amazing and so exciting. And that's what kind of excites me. And so try and look past all the jargon terms that you don't really understand. Try and look past all of the the words and the new sort of language that is like a whole other world of newness to you, and see that actually this could be an amazing opportunity for your family to not only learn about the Bible, learn and grow, but also be making a really positive change in real life. So as they save, in Operation Safe Place, as they saving girls in the game, they're saving them in real life as well, which I think is awesome. And yes, so did I actually answer the question, Uncle Funk?
I'm sure you did. Somewhere in there. It was very good. I mean, the whole thing was very good. So I'm going to ask Josie a question, and then I'm going to ask Christy a question, if Christy's still around. Is she still with us on this mortal plane?
I'm here.
So I'm going to ask Josie a question first, and then I'm going to come back to Christy, because Christy's excited to answer questions. She's like, woo, let's go.
So excited.
So Josie, I mean, you just started listening to our nonsense like very recently. You're like, and it's like alien there.
Yes, I'm very green and don't understand the gaming industry or world at all.
So just on a very basic level, in 500 words or more, What would it mean? So preface again, Josie is a total selfless empath, right? She only wants to help and serve and go to places where nobody else wants to go, pick up kids that nobody else wants to pick up, and help where nobody else wants to help. That sounds about right, huh? Yeah?
Pretty much sums it up.
Yes. So having a ecosystem like this where people are busy playing games and it's sending resources your way, right? To get that kind of thing done. Yourself being able to play a game that teaches you money, how to understand money, playing a game that teaches you the Bible, makes it fun. What kind of impact do those things have on someone like you who is so passionate about serving kids in high poverty areas?
It's a great way for them to learn and to make money. The game and the opportunity for them to have the game. I guess what was the question again?
It's like what the resources flowing your way, yeah, and the fact that they've got a game that they can play to learn, the Bible, to learn how to work with money, and you having the resources to actually do that while people are playing.
I'd be able to impact more and be able to reach more with being
Absolutely.
able to, with the income.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed in Josie because I was expecting her to say I want to buy a Lamborghini.
I'm gonna buy that cruise ship for the missions.
Yes, we're gonna get that cruise. Yeah. Okay. And so we got the Christy. I'm so glad Josie's joining us every day. She's so cool.
Okay, close the back door, please, guys. We're talking here.
Yeah, guys, close the back door.
Yeah, sorry. There's a lot of kids here tonight.
All
We don't hear them
gamers,
at all.
actually. Funnily enough,
Huh? For
They
what?
are
a bunch of gamers.
gaming. Kids are all gaming, and
Gamers.
there's just a lot going on at the house
There's
right now.
like 12 of them running around my house gaming. There's 12. It feels like there's 12.
Yeah, it's charging.
I miss running around the house.
Oh, you're the kid running around the house.
I am.
Yeah, Josie was one of them too.
Okay, so Christy, same question. It's like what it would mean
You don't
on the
have to
ground.
say it again because I don't remember it.
Me neither. So what it would be like on the ground, having the resources, like finances pumping in because of this gaming ecosystem, and then also having these games as a means to teach kids good financial stewardship, learning the Bible, stuff like that. What impact that would have on scale?
It would have a massive impact because we would be able to actually have the ability to make sure that these kids are safe, make sure that they have food and clothes, like those basic needs would be met for them, but then also having the ability to really give them access to computers, to laptops, to tablets, because a lot of them don't have access to that, which is sad because we know the way the world is going. You need to know how to learn on those things. You need to know how to use them properly, and you need to understand how the world works in this digital age. And so you've got millions of kids in these high poverty countries, these third world countries, that have no idea how to even begin to make money. So what happens is that they just do what the generation before them did, which a lot of them it's nothing. It's, they're building things with their hands, which is all important. But for kids to actually be able to rise up out of poverty, they need education, and they need the tools to be able to get the education and then learn how to use that effectively in the real world to make money. So having money come from this game is life-changing to what we're doing here. It's not, it's not just putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound that needs surgery. It's actually going in and being able to do the surgery properly, have them completely sewn up and healed, and be able to be better than what they were beforehand. So, when we get little pieces here and there, we're just putting band-aids on a big situation that we need that financial support. We need all the help that we can get. And with this game, with the income coming in from it, that'll provide that for us. And then it's also, then we get to teach these kids how to provide for themselves. Yeah. So it's going to make a huge difference for us here.
Nice. So, what you're saying is that this is not just a good idea, it's a God idea.
Exactly. Holy
But I'm so
Spirit
glad
given.
Josie came up with it. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Josie, I mean, what inspired you to come up with this metaverse?
Yes, Josie, do tell.
Me,
Yeah, Josie, we're waiting. Come on, Josie.
Holy Spirit.
Don't keep me waiting, Josie. Oh, there we go.
Always a good answer.
There you go.
Because I didn't come up with it. I'm just jumping on board with it.
I just want to know what you're eating. Are you like eating pieces of your dog? No?
Fruit snacks
Fruit snacks.
or gummies. I don't know what you guys call them over there.
So disappointed. I thought it was going to be like some big piece of meat, you know, like that you were like ripping into it. I was eating some kind of meat just now. I don't even know what it was. If it was a human or pig.
Wait. Did
Well, I'm
Did you
saving
just-
room for dinner tonight for Feast of Tabernacles.
you just call
Yes.
did you just call
Yeah.
snacks food snacks?
Fruit snacks.
Oh, fruit snacks.
That's what we call them over here.
Okay, no, sorry. I was getting a bit
Little
confused there. I was like,
Wow.
is there another type?
I don't
Is there
know.
another type of snack?
Well,
Wait.
there's another type of snack because, like, Uncle Funk calls Mrs. Funk his snack. So, you just never know.
Oh.
You had to
Oh,
go.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
she is
Again,
yummy.
Yeah, this is a Christian channel.
Keep it clean, Uncle Funk. This is a Christian channel.
I will break out Song of Songs here, and then we'll see who's on the Christian channel.
Oh man.
Okay, so Q says we just need
Hold him
meta
back.
chorus to go with this metaverse, and we have a tune. What? Okay, Michael saying, Funk, how did you like the free fall in crypto last night? It was wonderful. I don't know. It was
Hurt my
I
heart.
saw it destroyed a lot of people. But we're an asset-driven economy, so as an ecosystem, it was just like a little speed bump, kadoo, for our ecosystem, yeah. But for people who are holding longs and shorts and khaki pants and hats and and doing all the crypto things, in the casino, that would have been terrible, Rafiki says we were having a barbecue. Ank asked, "What's the meta?" Josie said, "The universe." Then boom, let's build a universe that matters. Hence, metaverse. Oh, yes, he's got a dad joke license. This man, very good. Kyo says it was staged for sure. Very possible there. We focus on the poo. That is correct. Josie, you know what poo is, huh?
Not the stuff I clean up after my dog.
I know.
It's play. Yeah, go for it.
Blair,
Go for it.
you said it at the beginning and I forgot.
It's proof of ownership.
There you
I
go.
learned something last night.
La 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 la.
So when you say poop on their heads, you can really have that
Proof
proof of
of
ownership
ownership.
on there,
Right
on
now.
Yeah,
over
then I
their
just-
heads.
Yeah, I'll just that's when you stamp a physical NFT to the guy's head. Boo. Yeah. Michael says, I say many coins almost back to where it was. That sucks because I had no USDT to buy cheap. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. Like last night, the Funk token. Okay, so at this point, we're going to say goodbye. No, okay. If you're on the Only Belief channel, that was today's lesson. You can stick around if you want to. We're going to discuss some kind of crypto things right now, and it might go over your head. I'll try and keep up. You're welcome to ask questions. But like so yesterday there was a like it was a chain reaction of events. President Trump just mentioned the word tariff, and then the whole planet panicked. And then it was like a free fall almost immediately. So so I say don't invest in things that are affected by what one or two guys have to say. So like it's just my policy, you know. So yeah, China sold. Yeah, it's like so anything that Elon Musk can affect by just saying something, or anything that President Trump can affect just by saying something, anything that can be affected by Bill Gates just saying something, I just stay away from that stuff. I'm not saying you must. I'm saying, like, I'm a long-term builder. You know, I don't put myself at the mercy of time and chance, because, you know, Ecclesiastes says the race is not unto the swift, nor the battle unto the strong, but time and chance comes to all of us, you know. So I learned quite a long time ago that everything I do must be strong enough to withstand the storms that time and chance will wreak upon us, because it's even a biblical principle. So, like General Kerr was saying, a lot of the stuff was staged and prepped, and, you know, a lot of the big dump. Like, I know for a fact that it's in South Africa at one point there was this mega market crash which came back 2 months later, and in those 2 months land had changed hands. People lost their houses, people also, and, you know, all the lawyers and whatever's, politicians, all these scumbags just bought up other people's properties for nothing, you know, other people's homes and stuff. So a lot of the stuff is staged. That's why we want to be the people in power with our own money, with our own communities. We want to build our own communities, do things on our terms, have long-term plans, and not be at the mercy of these crazy roller coasters. And that's why I only believe Citadel, OSP are so important to us. We want to give people power over their own lives. You know, we don't want to be at the mercy of China fighting with America. I mean, I'm in South Africa. What the heck, man? You know, maybe they were angry because I said, what did I say? I can't remember. I cracked some joke about a Chinese name yesterday. How long? Yeah. I said, Kat, do you know the answer to that? Well, it's actually not an answer. It's a statement. How long is a Chinese name?
That's
How long
bad.
what?
That is bad.
How long? How long is a Chinese name? Rafiki says it was a bank run. Hopium was high. Leverage trades, lending ladders was a slippery slope. Yeah, something wrong. Yeah, so it can be multiple things, but we don't want to be at the mercy of that stuff. That's why we're building an asset-backed economy. Yeah, things. Yeah, I was praying in tongues. Don't worry. Yeah, General Kerr says education helped me avoid that rough stuff. This is why we all need each other as we move forward in the crypto world. And for those who don't believe, our world is going to be completely run by digital finances, have their heads in the sand. Absolutely. So, you know, everybody on the Only Believe Facebook page and everybody listening on every other platform, jump in with us, you know, believe with us. Throw heart and soul at this with us. We are building a community in an asset-backed economy. And our goal is that many, many lives are changed. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on the other social platforms, and I might or might not stick around for the Arena Social people, because I need to pee and I'm not sure what to do. You know when you like really need to pee and you just
Ooh, when it gets
like I'm just sitting here. And I'm 51 years old, so when you need to pee, you celebrate. You like start singing, "The Lord is good, I can pee," you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
Kat, are you saying I'm
Good
not
times.
spiritual? B
No,
says, no pee,
not at
we
all.
want poo.
Come say hello.
Yeah?
Come say hello. I've got all the gills. Come Come say
Let me
hello.
see the girls. What do we
Come
got
say
here?
hello,
What do we
Caleb.
got? There's a cutie pie over there. Hey, is that Ambrosius? Oh, look at that. Look at all these cutie pie, winky, dinky, sninky,
I
minky,
told you.
minkies, man.
There's a whole gaming community happening here. I told you.
Why are they so shy? Eh? Look how cute they are, man. Oh,
Because
those are
they
cuties,
know
man.
that 500 people are watching.
I just wanted to
Are
say
you
OSP is very fun and I like it.
You see from the.
Hey!
What do you think? OSP is
Okay.
awesome.
Let's see if they can dance. Ah, is it not Ambrosius?
Can dance.
Okay, let's see.
They're
They're gonna
leading
dance.
you.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. Oh yeah, we got the sprinkler. Oh, they just ran away.
They ran out. That's all you're getting.
That's all I'm getting, man.
Yeah, we lost them. that
Welcome
would've
to
been
the
a good
fun
piece.
show.
It would have been a good pee break for you, Rev. They could have done a little dance while you went for your pee break.
Yeah, it would have been great.
Oh, he'll just pee his way to the dance his way, I should say. Not
Well,
pee
I'm,
his
I'm
way.
on a
That would
chair
be
with
weird.
wheels, so if I wee like with enough pressure, it'll propel me. You know.
Yeah.
Gobby says many PDE, but play to earn games suffer from inflation of tokens, devaluation. If too many rewards are paid out too easily, the value can collapse. So how Citadel planning to overcome that situation? Okay, I will answer that question. Let me just end the other.
I can.
Yeah, but I just want to end the other thing. So goodbye to everybody on
We
Facebook.
also love and leave you. Bye. See you soon.
Oh, we love you. Yeah, we love you. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Hey, let's go. Hey, love you all. Bye. Hey, end stream you. Oh, hey.